So I'm Sara White. We're here at Muskoka Heritage Place doing some information on some of our artifacts. This artifact in particular can be found in our Adopt an Artifact program, and it is the bell from the SS Algonquin. Algonquin was the flagship on the Lake Vernon, Fairy Lake, and Peninsula Lake circuit. It was the flagship for the navigation company. They ran it until 1952, at which point it was tied up at the dock at Bigwin, which is just by the Center Street Bridge now. It sank in 55 and was salvaged in 1958. And actually Mayor Frank Hubble was the recipient of the bell when it was salvaged, and he had it actually in his front yard for several years until his daughter decided to sell the house and donate the bell, which is really great that we got it that way. Bell from the Algonquin, which would be heard up and down the river as they were traveling. It would let the people know that the Algonquin is on its way, let the bridge know that the Algonquin's on its way, as well as with the whistle. And it was very easy to hear all over town, anywhere you could go. It's also incredibly heavy because it's cast iron. It's sat just behind the captain's cabin at the top of the ship, so you don't see many pictures of it, but it was certainly heard everywhere. So it would call people to their docks, it would call people to the wharf, wherever that they were intending to meet the Algonquin. So Muskoka Heritage Place has a new program called Adopt an Artifact. It's been in process for a few years, and it allows you to adopt, or rather sponsor, an artifact for a year. You don't get to take the artifact home with you, unfortunately. They do remain the property of MHP. However, you would get a certificate of adoption, which has the photo of the item, a little bit of information about the item, and you also get a tax receipt. There are 4 different levels for the artifacts and a 5th level for the buildings and the trains. Each level gives you a little bit more access. The 2nd level gives you a free pass to the village and the train, so you can come and you can see the whole thing. The 3rd level gives you a visit with the item, so you can actually handle the item. A lot of the items are in storage for their protection, or they're difficult to get to, preferably not handled by the public. Because if anyone is as klutzy as I tend to be when I'm not being really careful, it can damage the items. And then for the artifacts, the 4th level is exclusivity, so you're the only one who can adopt that item. For the buildings and trains, that gives you actually a booklet that gives you information about the building, the families that live there, and all the information that I have here about the building or the train or the coaches. And then for the building and trains, the 5th level gives you exclusivity, so you're the only one who can adopt it. There are several items, a lot of items on the list. If there's anything that's not on the list that you're interested in, we can certainly add it to the list. That's not a problem. And for more information, you can visit our website at www.muskokaheritageplace.ca.